Hello, my name is Mark Thatcher, and I am going to demonstrate EVAsoft's Acquire tab, how to take new x-rays on a patient. First, I must select the patient for which we would like to take x-rays. I will double-click on Frank Sinatra's name, and we can see up here that Frank Sinatra is now our patient of record. I come over to the Acquire tab and select that. Now I can select which acquisition template I would like to use. I could select on the bite wing template in order to take 4 bite wings. But what I think is best is the full mouth examination template. You can take one, some, or all of these x-rays. The default sequence that EVAsoft starts in is the bite wings on the right-hand side of the patient, 1 then 2. Then I could flip over to the left-hand side and take the posterior then anterior bite wing, and then start on my anterior x-rays. You can also select your own sequence for how you would like to take x-rays. I will click on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what I have shown the software is I would like to take 6 x-rays, starting with the bite wings on the left-hand side of the patient, moving over to the right-hand side. Then I will do the upper anterior and then the lower anterior. To begin, I hit the Start Series Exposure mode in order to acquire a series of x-rays. Now when I hit start, I position the sensor in the patient's mouth and I capture an x-ray. We will see the traffic signal will turn yellow because it is processing the x-ray, and then it goes green again. We also see the green rectangle up here, and we can take the second x-ray. We acquire that, it turns yellow, we can see the image that we just took, and then automatically it auto sequences to the next x-ray. We reposition the sensor, we expose it with x-ray, and the image loads on the screen. It also automatically saves at the same time. If we needed to retake an x-ray, we can just click on the retake button, and now we will recapture the 4th position. I will select it one more time, and we will now take a 3rd x-ray in the 4th position in this anterior bite wing on the right-hand side. If you would like to toggle the traffic switch on and off, you can just simply click this button and it will disappear. When we take our final x-ray, the traffic light will turn red because we are now completed with our acquisition. Now, as you can see here on the film strip at the bottom, this shows you all of the x-rays that we took, and the last x-ray is shown large on the screen here. Now in the Acquire tab, we also have an endo exposure mode. So you could take one x-ray multiple times, or one position, you could take multiple x-rays. For example, if you were doing a surgery on one tooth, or if you were doing a root canal and you wanted to acquire that position several times throughout your procedure. In order to do that, I will select on the position where I'm going to be focusing on. So I've selected number 1. And now I will click on the endo exposure mode. I click that start button, and now you don't need to touch the computer again. You just position the sensor in the patient's mouth. You take an x-ray, it will process and load on the screen. The sensor will remain live, so you could just reposition it sometime later, take the x-ray, and it will load again on the screen. It will continually load in that chart position for every time that you take an x-ray. I will hit the stop button when I am done. And now we are completed with taking x-rays. Thank you very much.